Good morning. It is Tuesday, and we've got a short week this week, and we've got a great show for you today. So glad you joined us.
Well, I tell you what, the stars aligned this morning, didn't they, Mona? Short week, great show.
That's right. Hey, Clyde, do you watch The Tiger King?
No, I've heard way more about it than I wanted to, but no.
Okay, I made it through 1.5 episodes. It was. But before there was Tiger King, there was Tiger Queen. That's right.
Tell.
Hollywood legend Tippi Hedren is 90 years old, and she still lives with lions and tigers, according to her granddaughter, actress Dakota Johnson. You may know, everyone may know Tippi Hedren from Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. She was the star in that, and Marnie, which is one of my favorite movies. She began rescuing big cats in the early 1970s, and, here's some pictures of her with her tigers and lions. She really loved the big cats, and this photo is from 1982. She apparently used to have about 60 big cats at her California sanctuary. Now she only has about a dozen living with her.
All the way down to a dozen. Poor Tippi. She's
that's right.
Deprived.
So here's the question, Clyde. If you had to live with a wild animal, which one would you choose?
I love, beyond a shadow of a doubt, lions. So that's one of them. The other is elephants. Those are probably my two favorites.
Okay, for me, I remember when I was probably in the 4th or 5th grade. We went to the Kenwood Mall when it was across the street from where it is now.
When it was a 7-Eleven.
Hey, not that far back. Right? But we saw a man with a monkey, and the monkey had on a diaper, and it was like a baby. It was so cute. For months, I begged my mother for a monkey, and of course, in her wisdom, I never got one.
Yeah, I know. Please tell me the monkey was not named Clyde. Thanks to Clint Eastwood, every monkey on the planet now is named Clyde.
Hey, there's an ape now at the Cincinnati Zoo named Mona. So we're in that together. We're in it together.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Well, you talk about animals, you talk about the internet, and every now and then, Mona, there's kind of this magical alignment of cute animals on the one hand, an audience ready to swoon and be charmed on the other, all of them brought together by the internet. Well, Kevin the Pocket Pug and his owner are working that magic as we speak from here in our own backyard, right here in Cincinnati. And right now I want to welcome Alexia Keaton, the puppy parent to Kevin the Pocket Pug. Alexia, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and say hi to Kevin too. Thanks, Kevin. Right quick, Alexia, what is a pocket pug in the first place?
So he's just smaller than the average pug. He had smaller parents. His mom was 8 pounds and his dad was 10 pounds. So he is just smaller than a lot of other pugs you see.
Okay, so pugs, it seems to me at least, in the first place are kind of an acquired taste. What led you to decide that you wanted this pocket pug and bring him to your family?
So we're in an apartment, so we just needed a dog that was smaller, lower energy, because he'll wear himself out just in this small space.
Okay, and so how did you find Kevin?
There's a breeder down in Lexington, Kentucky, that we found him through called Mini Pug Nation, and I think we found him through Facebook.
Okay, all right. So that being the case, did you have any idea that the online community would just go head over heels gaga crazy over Kevin?
Oh, not at all. I originally made his social media just as a place for me to dump all his photos and not, be spamming all the people on my account with him. And he kind of just blew up.
Okay, so what do you think the appeal is?
Well, have you seen his face?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was it again? I'm sorry.
Oh, I said, have you seen his face?
Oh, okay.
He's this
All right.
cute little doggo.
Well, and you kind of accent that with costumes. What are some of your favorites?
My favorite probably has been his Harry Potter costume. We actually found that in like a kid's party aisle. He has a little Hogwarts tie and then little plastic black glasses that fit his face really well.
Okay, so what have you learned about people and pugs? What the attraction is?
I think it's the smush face, all the wrinkles.
Okay. Hey, give us an idea of where folks can find you so they can see that smushed face and all those wonderful costumes that you show.
His Instagram is Kevin the Pocket Pug, and so is his TikTok. His TikTok's bigger than his Instagram.
Okay.
I think we post there more.
All right. He doesn't dance on TikTok, does he?
Sometimes.
Okay. Alexia, thank you so much for talking to us today, and best of luck with Kevin on TikTok and all of the other platforms.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Happy to do so. Mona?
What a cutie. All right, whether you walk, run, bike, or drive over the Roebling Bridge into Covington, Kentucky, you're going to want to take a quick right towards the towers of River Center, because on ground level is a dream marketplace for our local tri-state. Allie Martin dove into 5 reasons why Butler's Pantry should be on your radar.
Number 1, groceries. Whether you're looking to Bobby Flay a meal from scratch with all fresh produce, or simply want a meal made easy, Butler's Pantry will check the boxes on your grocery list. They carry everything from fresh fruits and vegetables from local sources like Darkwood, Carriage House, and more, to ready-to-eat options like soups, salads, and house-made dips. They even carry local meats and cheeses from nearby farms and businesses like Eckerlin, Freedom Run Farm, Urbanstead Creamery, and Edmar Dairy. Number 2, the deli. Now, if you're just looking for a quick bite to eat, Butler's Pantry Deli serves a wide variety of hot and cold sandwiches. They use fresh lunch meat from Smoking Goose, cheeses from around the tri-state, and bread from 16 Bricks and Klosterman. The menu is also ever-changing, so you don't always have to stick to that classic turkey club. Oh. Number 3, the bakery. Sometimes it's okay to carb overload or curb that sweet tooth, and there are plenty of options to do so at Butler's Pantry. They have a talented baking team that makes a variety of cookies, cakes, and pastries all in-house, along with an assortment of other baked goods from local joints like North South, OTR Bagelry, and Body Bakery. Number 4, coffee. Heading into work or need a 2 p.m. pick-me-up? Butler's Pantry coffee station and walk-up window makes it easy to do so. They offer freshly ground La Terza coffee, which sources beans from all over the world, and they have the ability to make your favorite flavored lattes and espresso drinks. This is also where you can top off your morning with a local bagel or pastry. And number 5, alcohol. Save yourself the hassle of making an extra stop at the liquor store. Butler's Pantry has a wide variety of top-shelf wines, spirits, and brews to spice up your weekend plans. They even offer beer and wine on draft to go in crowlers and carafes. But most importantly, they may be serving up the drink of the summer: pre-batched frosés and bourbon slushes. So, next time you're in Covington, stop by Butler's Pantry, because they make for a quick one-stop shop.
And Allie is here with us now to talk a little bit about her experience there and what she found. You know, Allie, we always like to know what you liked best of all, because we didn't get any back here with us, so we have to rely on your experience.
So, and I like to relay the message to you guys because that's my duty to you. But I have to admit, the whole experience is really awesome over at Butler's Pantry. I don't know if you've ever been, and I don't know if you've ever been to a place called the DELI, which is a big Italian marketplace in Chicago and New York. I would say it's comparable, but on a smaller scale, and with all Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky and tri-state foods, which is really great. And I had the opportunity, he used to work, Chef Mitch over at Coppins is now one of the owners of Butler's Pantry, and he made me a fantastic muffaletta sandwich at their deli. So we're teasing that one. There's going to be another segment to come on their amazing deli. But you asked one of my favorites. I would probably have to say their dessert section. Their bakery is really, really incredible. They had the Buckeyes looked so
Why am
good.
I not surprised?
Oh, but God, you would have loved it. Mona, they had your Hen of the Woods chips. You would have been
Yes!
excited about that.
That's
I
the end
know,
of
I
social
know.
distancing right there.
It's cool because you can, and they make a lot of the dressings and the salads all in house, so it's fresh. And one of my other favorite things to go are the frosé, the bourbon slushes and the frosés. I think it could be the drink of the summer by the pool. And they're also having the growlers to go in this time. But if you go and check it out, it's kind of hidden a little bit, but it has an amazing patio space outside. And I know they had a lot of plans this summer to really utilize that, but you still can. You could go and purchase and drink and eat out there. And there's plenty of space to social distance. So I would highly recommend checking it out. It's really a one-stop shop.
I was going to ask right quick, just about out of time, but how are they making it through this difficult time?
They're doing all right. After talking with Mitch, they unfortunately had to furlough and let about 70 employees go at the very beginning of this. Yeah. So they're slowly turning back around and, hoping that more people will hear about it, from segments like this, and
they could use the support.
They could use the support, and because they have a lot of local product in their restaurant. So yeah, go check them out. Butlers Pantry.
Very good. Thank you so much, Allie. We appreciate it. And people, go out and support Butlers Pantry.
Yeah, check them out on Instagram at the Butlers Pantry.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Allie. Well, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, we'll hear from the medical experts at TriHealth about why you should not put off important checkups and doctor's appointments even during the pandemic. Then, is your child missing out on life lessons and skills? Well, a local organization says summer is the perfect time to catch up on these and other important classes. We'll talk to Junior Achievement about the tools they can give you to use so that you can get this right with your kids. We'll be right back.
Each year, Junior Achievement volunteers teach thousands of students lessons about financial literacy, career readiness, and entrepreneurship. When schools closed, a lot of residents missed out on their JA classes, but summertime is perfect, absolutely perfect for catching up on these important lessons. And here now to talk with us about that is Dion Owens, the District Director for Junior Achievement of OKI Partners Incorporated. Dion, thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having us.
Happy to do it. So tell us why summer is the best time to catch up on some of the on all of these lessons that you have.
Well, absolutely. So Junior Achievement teaches important life lessons that parents and grandparents have experienced firsthand. So they are perfect teachers. Why not spend the summer to help young folks learn valuable lessons such as how to save money for future goals, how credit works, to understand student loans, career choices, to talk about entrepreneurship skills. So summer is the perfect time. Families tend to talk to children about personal finance in a vague way, and JA has materials to help you be specific and get to the details. Adults tell me all the time they wish someone had told them about these things when they were young. And so we have fun, interactive activities that make great conversation starters, and adults can add their own experiences.
Well, let me dive in right there and just ask you about some examples that you might have of the kinds of things and that people can do.
Sure. So we have a program or activity called JA My Way. I really like it. It's for junior high and up. It's a great activity because it starts with a fun personality quiz. And so based on the quiz, you move on to career activities that fit your personality traits. There's also a section about writing resumes. So it's great for those young people who are still hoping to land a summer job. My Way is customized for each young person. You do it on the computer, so it's self-guided, and I really recommend it. For younger kids, we have an important lesson about discovering the difference between things you need and things you want. So this activity allows kids to kind of sort items into piles, and it's something you can take out with you. So when you're running errands or when you're shopping online or you see things in the community, you can help young folks understand the difference between wants and needs. So everything we have online is sorted by grade level. And so it's just a way for parents and young folks to be able to work together.
Well, just a little bit of time left, but right quick, it's one thing to get the kids to sit still for a lesson. It's another thing to teach it in such a way that they really pay attention. You got materials and tips for folks to help them do that?
Yeah, we have all the materials. So it's important to be specific when talking to young folks. It's important to be relative when talking to young folks. Adults tend to think they have to be subject matter experts, but we have that material. We handle all the content. So adults just add their life experiences. Don't be afraid to talk about how you may have messed up in the past. Share your successes, but most importantly, share your failures. Those have some of the very most valuable lessons.
Yeah,
so make it relevant to today.
Yeah, that messed up in the past thing, that's a chapter I can write. But in any event, if people want to get more information on these materials or on junior achievement, how do they do that?
Absolutely. So japartners.org is our website. They also can search us on JA Cincinnati. That allows you to be able to find us on different social media outlets, and we're on all of those. And our team even made some videos that we introduce our favorite lessons for the summer.
Super. All right, Dion, thanks so much for talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to do it.
Enjoy
Mona?
your summer.
Well, here's some good news. We have flattened the curve and emergency room volume are down. Yes, many of you have, though, put off the medical care you really need, and Doctors Patton and Zamet talk about how safe it is to visit the hospital and why you shouldn't put off seeing a doctor.
Cincinnati, like other regions, initially when COVID was becoming prevalent, we saw our presence of some of the very sick COVID-19 patients.
If someone comes in and they think they may have COVID, whether it's a cough, a sneeze, a low-grade temperature, every patient is immediately screened before they come into the emergency department for a fever and for symptoms.
Here at Tri-Health, we've been cohorting them to a specific area that we've called our COVID ICU. To minimize any kind of exposure of any other patients.
We're really protecting by using our PPEs all the time, where before we would only do it for certain populations.
Some conditions are extremely time dependent. Other infections that require antibiotics are very time dependent. Most heart conditions, especially heart attacks, very time dependent. The faster we can administer therapies, the better people will do.
I think when patients come in and they see you in all gowns and masks, they fear. There's a lot of anxiety that they think they're going to get these conditions that are in the emergency department.
We are concerned, since we've seen a decrease in some of the other critically ill patients that do not have COVID-19, that people are not coming to the hospital when they're sick and not being afforded the opportunity for treatment.
If you're having chest pain, if you're having slurred speech, focal weakness, if your disease process is getting worse, you need to come to the emergency department. We are practicing safety. We will make sure that you are safe. We will make sure that your family is safe.
For more information about TriHealth Emergency Department, go to trihealth.com/emergency. Clyde?
We'll be right back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. By the way, be sure to check us out on Facebook. We post all of our guest segments and community stories there, such as our profile of the Cincinnati Sirens women's soccer team. All that there for you to watch and share with your friends. So like and follow us now, facebook.com/Cincy Lifestyle, and be sure to stay right here because we'll be right back. I think it was the Rascals who sang the song It's a Beautiful Morning, and right now looking out there, it looks like it is. So enjoy your day out there today. Mona and I had a good time with you. We hope you go outside and make it a great day. And oh, by the way, for my firstborn child, let me take a moment of personal privilege. Happy birthday. See you guys tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
Oh, this is where I say Mona's favorite line. Be sure to make it a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, be sure to make it a great day.